Vending machine buzzing. 3:27 a.m. The break room looked exactly the same as it did 6 hours ago. Same plastic chairs, same coffee stains on the table, same clock moving slower than it should. I leaned against the vending machine waiting for a snack to drop. The spiral turned, stopped halfway, and left my chips hanging there. Of course it did. The warehouse was still alive outside the door. Forklifts backing up, pallets moving, radios crackling with instructions nobody fully heard. A guy from shipping walked in rubbing his eyes, grabbed an energy drink, said long night, like it was breaking news. We both laughed, because what else are you gonna do? Night shift, still awake, same road, different break. Keep moving through the grind, leave the daylight behind. Night shift, cold machine, living somewhere in between. Keep pushing through the load, walking down the road. Back on the floor, the scanner kept missing barcodes, making everybody do things twice. The supervisor looked stressed, trying not to show it. You can always tell people talk faster when they're worried. The loading dock doors open, cold air rushing through the building. For a second it felt good, like somebody opened a window inside your head. A truck driver signed paperwork at the front desk. Didn't say much, just nodded, picked up another load and disappeared into the dark. Everybody's moving something, boxes, problems, expectations, just different weight. Night shift, still awake, same road, different break. Keep moving through the grind, leave the daylight behind. Night shift, cold machine, living somewhere in between. Keep pushing through the load, walking down the road. Around 5:30, the energy changes. Not because the work gets easier, because sunrise starts negotiating with the darkness. The sky outside loading dock 7 turned gray, then silver, then pale blue. A few workers started talking about breakfast. A few talked about sleep, a few talked about bills. Same conversations, different voices. I looked across the warehouse, rows of shelves stretching forever, and realized we'd spent the whole night building a day most people would never see. Then the whistle sounded, and everybody started heading for the exit. Night shift. Night shift. Night shift. Night shift. Night shift. Morning near. Watch the darkness disappear. Keep rolling through the years, through the sweat and fears. Night shift, sunrise glow, where the hours always go. Keep moving, don't explain. Tomorrow comes again. Night shift, one more round. Boots scraping on the ground. Keep walking through the light. Back again tonight. Vending machine humming. Shift finally over. Final boarding call. Nobody moved. I ended up at gate 27, 3 hours before departure. Not because I was organized, because I had nowhere else to be. The air airport never sleeps. It just changes personalities. Daytime belongs to crowds, night belongs to echoes. Rows of empty seats stretch toward giant windows outside. Aircraft lights blink through the rain like distant cities floating on concrete. A cleaning machine rolled slowly across the floor, leaving perfect lines behind it. The kind of order that never lasts long. A family slept across 3 connected chairs, using backpacks as pillows, trying to turn transit into home. For one night, airport gates, cold light, waiting through another night. Keep moving through the gray, till you fly away. Airport gate, empty rows, where everybody comes and goes. Keep walking through the dark, holding on to a spark. The departure screen changed every few minutes. Cities appearing, cities disappearing, lives moving in different directions. A businessman sat charging 3 devices at once, like batteries were more important than sleep. A flight attendant walked past, pulling a suitcase, looking calm in a place designed for stress. I bought coffee that cost too much, drank it too slowly, and watched planes taxi through the rain. Every aircraft carrying stories I never hear. Every destination solving somebody else's problem, not mine. Airport gate, cold light, waiting through another night. Keep moving through the gray, till you fly away. At airport gate, empty rows, where everybody comes and goes. Keep walking through the dark, holding on to a spark. Around 3 in the morning, the terminal became strangely quiet. Not silent, just softer, like everybody agreed to stop fighting the clock. The rain finally stopped outside, leaving reflections across the runway. A plane lifted into the darkness, its lights shrinking until they disappeared completely. For a second, I envied that certainty, knowing exactly where you're going. The boarding announcement finally came. People stood up, collected bags, checked pockets, checked tickets, and became movement again. Airport gate, morning near. Watch the darkness disappear. Keep rolling through the years, through the doubts and fears. Airport gate, runway glow, where the restless always go. Keep moving through the strain, don't stay the same. Airport gate, one last call, before the rise and fall. Keep going through the light, destination in sight. Gate doors open, another journey began. Out of service. Paper tape to the door. I saw the sign before I reached the elevator. White sheet of paper, black marker. 3 words changing everybody's plans. A guy carrying groceries sighed immediately. An office worker checked the stairs, like maybe they disappeared too. I stood there holding a backpack full of things I didn't need, staring at a machine that wasn't moving anybody today. Funny how we trust things until they stop working, then suddenly we remember every floor, every step, every pound we're carrying. The hallway echoed with footsteps climbing upward. Nobody excited, nobody surprised, just adapting, like always. Step by step, floor by floor, keep climbing something more, keep moving through the strain.
Do it all again.
Step by step, slow ascent, energy gets spent, keep pushing through the climb.
One floor at a time.
By the fifth floor my legs started negotiating. By the seventh they filed complaints. A woman passed me carrying laundry, moving faster than I was, which felt unnecessary and impressive at the same time. On the landing between floors, someone left an old chair beside the wall, like they knew this journey needed a rest stop. I sat for a minute, listening to distant apartment doors opening and closing, the sounds of people living their lives behind walls I'd never enter. Everybody carrying different weights upstairs, some visible, some not. Step by step, floor by floor, keep climbing something more, keep moving through the strain.
Do it all again.
Step by step, slow ascent, energy gets spent, keep pushing through the climb.
One floor at a time.
When I finally reached my floor, the hallway felt strangely victorious, like I'd crossed a finish line nobody else cared about. I unlocked the apartment, dropped the backpack by the door, and looked out the window for a minute. Cars moving below, tiny from up here, people heading somewhere, people heading home. The elevator would probably be fixed tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe never. But tonight the stairs did the job, not efficiently, not comfortably, just honestly. And sometimes that's enough. Step by step, still rise under ordinary skies. Keep walking through the waves.
Don't negotiate with fate.
Step by step, years go by. Blink once, wonder why. Keep moving through the load.
Further down the road.
Step by step, one more stair. Heavy thoughts
Going there.
keep climbing through the night.
For the morning light.
Elevator silent. The stairs never quit. Envelope on the door. I already knew what it was. I saw it hanging there before I even unlocked the apartment. White paper, bold letters, tape barely holding it against the wind. The hallway smelled like old paint and somebody's dinner, same as every week. I pulled the notice off the door, folded it once, didn't read it right away, didn't need to. Some things announce themselves before you open them. Inside the apartment, the fridge hummed louder than usual, or maybe the room was just that quiet. I dropped my keys into a bowl near the entrance, missed, they hit the floor, and for a second, that was the loudest thing in my life. Past due, late again, same fight, different end. Keep moving through the strain,
Standing in the rain.
past due, paper thin, heavy weight, warnings written in polite language, the kind that sounds professional while quietly changing your heartbeat. I grabbed a notebook from the kitchen table, started adding things up, subtracting things down, watching totals shrink faster than they should. Phone buzzing with advertisements, sales, discounts, vacation offers, but the universe was trying out stand-up comedy. I laughed once, not because anything was funny, because the alternative sounded worse. Past you, late again, same fight, different end. Keep moving through the strain, standing in the rain. Past you, paper thin, heavyweight, under skin. Keep breathing through the doubt, trying to work it out. Around midnight, I walked down to the laundromat across the street. Not because I needed laundry done, just needed a place that wasn't my apartment. A guy sat near the dryers counting coins into neat little stacks. An older woman reading a magazine from last year. Everybody carrying something. Money problems, family problems, future problems, just different names on the paperwork. I bought a soda from a machine that barely worked. Sat by the window and watched headlights pass outside. The note is still folded in my pocket. The problem's still real, but somehow smaller than it felt 3 hours ago. Past due. Past due. Past due.
Still standing, doing all I can, keep pushing through the storm, trying to stay warm. Past due. One more bill, one more climb up the hill. Keep moving, don't break down, even when you're running out. Past due, night goes on, then suddenly it's dawn.
Keep walking through the gray. Find another way.